Alright, welcome to another episode of Stay Scheming League. I am playing the Falcons, which is Cody, one of the best users in the league. 22% third down percentage, that's horrific. We definitely got to do better in terms of being more even offensively this week. Our defense was really good last week, but offensively, not great. Alright, get to go defense first. That's good. I don't have to deal with the... actually played Cody in the preseason. Our uniforms were way too similar, but they look good today. He's going to kneel. Alright. Do my typical coaching adjustment real quick here. Alright. I'm going to come out playing aggressive zones here. I just got to lock down the seam with my linebacker, just for the additional run support and quick underneath reads. Oh, Weddle. What a pick. And that would have been off of his screen. He just... who knows? Apparently that was a comeback that somehow Weddle picked off. He just messaged me. That's nuts. Alright. Let's try to get this going. I got Hill in the slot on this team, who's just an absurd athlete. Doesn't matter as much on these sliders, but this team defensively is secondary is just ridiculous. They're so good. Gotta fight for every yard we get. And the insta-sheds are not gonna help. Wow. Well, that's fun. Alright, let's just try to get some yardage and at least get in field goal range to set up third down here. I had a nice, had a corner route from Hill matched up on his slot, his nickel corner, so that would have been a perfect deep shot opportunity. Alright, good play. Take those yards. That's how we like to run that play. What can we do here? Alright, let's try this. The big shot play would be the seam, depending on how over the top he's playing defensively. The safe play would be hitting the flat. The read would be playing deep to the sideline based off his zone. Most likely we're looking at the flats here. Cannot take a sack. I'm still going to call that play. Cannot take a sack. That's crucial. If it looks like pressure potentially, I will call a hot slant, which I may do anyways, just because that'll create a backside slant shoot, which is a realistic and useful backside combination. This is either cover 2 or cover 3 buzz. Alright, so Bryant with the backside slant shoot. Was a quick read, went cover 4 and left that middle of the field pretty open. This is going to put our tight end on a corner route. He runs cover 1. We have a really, really good tight end. And that would be a nice matchup for him. And he does go cover 1. Alright. Perfect. Also, I pressed the rack catch. That's a really bad habit on my part. On those catches, do not press rack. If you press rack, they won't rack. They'll actually go into the spectacular animation. I don't know why. It's a glitch. But learn from my stupid habit. If you're in a rack catch situation, they're pretty much always going to default to rack. Just let them rack catch it. If you press rack, for some reason, they come back towards the ball and jump every time, and they get tackled basically wherever they catch it. So, yeah. Went through and redefined my audibles, although base defense won't really matter in this game because he never really runs out of base personnel offensively. So my D-tackle's not going to see the field a whole lot this game. And that Weddle pick was huge. Got away with one there. Yeah, it's a good play. It's a good play. I didn't play it aggressively. I was kind of watching the seam just in case there. Oh, I need to get a chance to use base. Alright. So now my blitz audible should be a cover 3 run support play. There we go. Good. That's what I'm looking for. It's here. Make sure they're playing the right gaps. Perfect. Oh. Well played schematically. But, good at individual effort from his running back there. Juked out 2 guys. What can you do? Go back to our base cover 3. Nickel 2-4-5. Play playing deep zones here. Oh, what a throw. Oh, that was a really nice throw. It was over a linebacker's head, and he just didn't do anything, which is, perfectly fine. All right, I think I want to go... want to run a combo coverage here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's cover 6. So cover 6, we got quarter, half, with Weddle in the half. I don't know how athletic his quarterback is. I didn't really scout that. I'm assuming he's reasonably athletic. I have it set to aggressive, though, to take away the running back on the read. He just messaged me and said he played both, which that probably is true. We got here, probably go to dollar, make sure I got my best pass rushers in, and yeah. Should be cover 3 as my audible here, yep. Okay. Good defense. All right. Kind of just slow played that to see what he would do. Another second there, he may well have been able to pop it over my linebacker. I was playing a little shallow there, and I didn't follow the receiver once he started to vacate that zone. And when I say that, I don't mean like convert to man. I just there wasn't a zone for me to pass him off to, or at least not one that I. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got to get this out of the end zone to avoid a safety. Yeah, because it bounced off my helmet because the CPU did something stupid. All right, that's not cool. He just messaged me and said, "What is this game?" Oh, totally agree. That's terrifying. That was terrifying. Oh. Got alarms going off here. What do I got here? Let's try this. It's an alarm that I need to reset because I have to do something. potentially run against this look. Pressure maybe. Ah! No pickups. 58 literally ran all the way downfield and picked up no one. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. All right. I'm going to make one hot route on this play to my phone's blowing up. Give us a dagger look. And we'll do that to the field side. We do have this running back underneath. I'm not going to... Let's try this. And I threw it, but he didn't actually throw it. So who knows? Might be a little bit of lag from streaming. Last week I had to end up cutting off the stream because I kept getting sacked after I'd pressed the pass icon. Ooh, nice hit. Would have loved to get a fumble there. So the drive ends up resulting in a safety, even after the almost safety that happened on the punt return. And I am going to blitz this boundary side safety, and I'll just have to cheat towards that side a little bit in coverage. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Could have been worse. That play is tough to defend, that formation. They're not overpowered, they're just versatile. Okay, we're going to play some buzz, play underneath. This will put our linebackers. Is that linebacker? No, it's a nickel. He's going to convert to a stack here, and he probably wants to run the ball. So I'm going to bring this guy into the box. Yeah, he did. Good. So I just slightly adjusted that front to be more of a run stop look, which is necessary because he spread me out to run inside, and I was comfortable bringing the buzz. The buzz defender's job is to come down there anyways, but giving it the pre-snap alignment just gives you a little bit better run support. Let's run combo coverage here again. And I think I'm going to go underneath shade and take my chances on a bad throw. Whoa, what a hit. Now that's just bad by the CPU. I guarded the right guy, and the only guy left to guard was the one right over the middle. For some reason, the linebacker who was guarding that area just didn't do anything. Just sat in no man's land doing nothing. So that's unfortunate. It might have been the type of zone he was in. Sometimes the hook curl versus the vertical versus the three-man read can make a huge difference. Ah! They got to him. Good. And Weddle gets the eventual tackle. Gonna run buzz again. Again, we want some run support. This is definitely a potential rundown. So that means this guy is going to watch this gap. This guy's going to come down to this gap. And now we have more of a run fit. That was a good look, but his QB just made a terrible throw. So I passed off the corner route into the corner, and the underneath route was covered by the underneath cornerback, the nickelback. All right, we're going to go with our first cover 2 look, since this is and long. Got to put this guy in a deep zone, which he's not going to do, and a rat defender over the middle, which Merciless will do. I'm going to have to manually play the deep middle, because the zone that I tried to put him in, sometimes it puts him in the purple. You see that? He should be in the deep middle, but he's not. And again, 31 had no one to guard, and instead of sinking over to the only zone that made sense, he just sat in no man's land. So that's a perfect example of things they need to fix in zone coverage. I'm assuming there's a type of zone I could put him in where he would recognize that, but that has to be the default. That makes no sense to... Okay, so I'm just slightly cheating to strength, slanting to strength, D-line slant to the left here. It's good. Good time to run a counter. Got a really lucky block. Just juking out everyone. Is he injured? Ugh, it's gonna be me. Or an offensive lineman. So that's good. That was a good counter call on his part because I did cheat more to strength than normal, and the counter's a good counter to that, which is why it's called a counter. It's there we go. All right, good run support. About the run here somewhat. Let's go 3-5 wide and buzz. This is my buzz safety. Come on, I'm telling you to go. You gotta go. Oh god, that's terrible. So I clicked in the right stick pretty much as soon as he started taking off. For some reason, nobody actually ran out to him. So regardless of personnel on the 5-yard line here, we're going to run some kind of base defense. And yeah, he's in 3 tight ends, so we're just going to go and run. Match up to the heavier personnel because he may be treating this as a 2-down. Make sure we got the right gap fits here. There we go. Ooh, he actually looked like he ran out of bounds before coming back to the ball. Interesting. But yeah, that was a good play. He almost got me there. I chased way too far underneath. Yeah, safety. Alright, so not as bad as it could have been. Gave up a safety and a field goal on what could have been much worse. Unless this is just a terrible kick, we're going to take a knee back here. Yeah. Generally won't run it out unless it's within a yard of the front of the field goal, or front of the end zone. All right, we got to get our running backs more involved here. We've been really not doing a good job of that. I don't really have fast running backs. I have one that's fast, but he's like third string, I think. He's a third down back. But I do have my starting back, Hunt, is relatively dynamic. Oh, man. If I'd have made the juke and 68 would have picked up the block, that's a touchdown. That would have been magnificent. All right. That's still a great run. That's what we'd like to see. Got no insta sheds, and that makes all the difference in the world when you're trying to run the ball. All right, I think we're looking at a combo coverage unless he just switched out. Take our yards. It's cover 1? No, it's Buzz. Okay. I don't trust how the corners play in Buzz. Or I'm sorry, not Buzz. In match. I don't trust how the corners play in match or cover 1 against curls. There seems to be a whole lot of randomness in how that plays out, and it's just hard to be willing to trust it because you could have a great matchup and what looks like a great throw. And then just the timing of it. When you throw it early, the curls tend to be broken to where the receiver is not aware of the ball being in the air, but the defender is, and it just gives there's a significant risk of, okay, that's 61 again, like whiffed completely and ran up to a safety. Please, EA, please fix that. That just destroys the point of the inside run game. This is why people run the ball outside all the time. You run the ball outside because there's only one person that can really screw up the play, and the chances are just a lot lower of it happening. So, oh, you gotta juke. If Julio had turned upfield, that was an easy first down. That is unfortunate. Probably could have thrown that a little earlier as well. Thinks I might go for a fake here, but it's not what we're thinking. Our defense is playing pretty good. This might not be a very good punt. It's going to be out of bounds. Is it? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, all right. That is muy bueno. Probably going to run some buzz, aggressive zone underneath. This guy I'm concerned about. There we go. Oh, what a play. Oh, that's putting the pressure on him. -1. He was on the 1 yard line. If it's -1 and it's 2nd and 11, how's he still on the 1 yard line? Ugh. Let's try this. Put a rat defender here because I think he's going to try to pass this. Or not. Well run. Well run indeed. All right, 3rd down. Can we get a crucial stop? Of course he's going 11 personnel. What can we do here? Let's try this. Blitz from outside. That's a good throw. Woo. Yeah, I played aggressive zones there. And there was really no one to chase him out. It wasn't my responsibility as the user. Was it? It might have been, actually. I might have been on the safety there. That might have been my fault. Oh well. I don't think I have the right personnel on the field here either. We got Scott, Wilson, Kendrick. Yeah, this is not the right personnel. We'll get it fixed. Gotta get it fixed. Bringing some heat. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. Oh, God. My team is so slow. Yeah, let's fix this. This should be Houston. And this should be Kendricks. When I say should be, I mean like that's where that's who I want there. I know the default formation in the game is left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker, and 2 middle linebackers, but that's not okay. This is the lineman in this formation is terrible. That's a much more acceptable front there. Oh God, he's got an amazing animation. It should have been a 2-yard loss. What do here? Okay. This formation's been working well for us, and let's do this. I'm gonna leave the flats open. Good play by him. Obviously don't want to give up that many yards, but that was the right read on his part. Good play call. I really wasn't anticipating the empty look, but it was too late to change at that point. This is definitely a run possibility here, so we'll go with more of a run look here. I'd love to press here a little bit, but you know what? Let's do this. Good hit. I don't know, man. There's just guys in zones doing nothing, just ignoring. I played underneath there, so that guy really should have started to jump that underneath route, and he just sat on it and looked at it. Could be a zone rating. I think that's actually my best zone linebacker, though, so that's, if it was a result of not having high enough zone, that's very disappointing. Oh, crap. Is he in base? Okay, yeah, he was. Thought so. I don't know why he's cheating over top of the center. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Good job in run D. I feel like he has been on the field forever at this point. It's because I got a 3 and out when I had the ball. I'd love to get the ball back soon. Force a field goal here with some time on the clock so I can get a chance to take the lead back. Let's do this. I want to go aggressive. No, can't do that. Not against that look. Blitzing. Oh, he's gonna, okay, that's fine. I'm going to take outside. Okay, this guy's way too far inside. Oh god, I can't hit stick anyone. The guys are too slow. I thought I should have had that in order by the beginning of the preseason. My guys are all so slow defensively that when I try to hit stick, I just whiff every time. Because they're, yeah. You got to be reasonably quick to be able to hit stick in space. All right. The corner's going to be vulnerable here. Okay, nice. We're going to call a timeout. We're in a part of the field where it's a lot harder to play offense, so even though technically he can get a first down here, I'm a lot more confident in this situation in my ability to get a stop. Doesn't mean I'm going to, but, you know, just more likely. Going to go match here. Inside is accounted for. This is, no. Why would you do that? That's terrible. That guy was supposed to play underneath, and he let the pivot, he gave the pivot in just an absurd amount of room with no one to guard, no one attacking him. And that's ultimately the issue in this game when, like, you don't expect everyone to cover perfectly, but you do expect zone defenders to respond to threats coming in and out of their zones. And nice. A lot of times they don't. They don't respond to threats, and they'll sit back and play a spot drop zone, which means like, here's my zone, and I'm just gonna sit in it. That is a thing, but it's a rare thing, and it's not something you should be seeing all that often in this game, but you certainly do. It's like play action. Come on, guys. Clicking the right stick apparently no longer does what it used to do. It used to be when you click the right stick in, immediately the nearest zone defender would attack the quarterback. That doesn't appear to be the case anymore. Probably going to take a kneel on this. We got minutes to potentially get a field goal. I mean, come on. You're an offensive lineman. You have got to be able to block a corner. That is just horrific. Horrific. Alright, we're going to take a shot here. okay, I guess. He was running a double move outside release to the end zone, as you can see on the play art, the left side of the screen, and I threw the ball, and he just stopped. It's wide open. I guess that's about right. Only in Madden. He stopped because it wasn't the receiver's fault. It's the game's fault for letting the quarterback throw it where he did. Where the quarterback threw it, the receiver had to stop and come back. He actually threw it inside and short, which makes absolutely zero sense. Literally threw it right to the safety in a situation where the only thing that made sense was to throw it deep into the sideline, since there was literally no defenders there. And that's even where I pass led to. So, yeah, that is disgusting. And one of the many, many, many things that has got to be fixed in this game. Alright, he's only got one timeout, so not super concerned about him getting anything here. Maybe a screen pass here. Widen out a little bit, just in case. We're not worried about the run at all. Alright, nice. And that will pretty much shut down his chance of doing anything at this point, except taking it to the half. It's also our first sack. Unfortunately, on rollouts, widening out your last defender like that, you almost have to be that wide and contain, which I was in that case, for them to actually contain. If you go from normal, their normal gap that they're sitting over, and put them in contain, they still will not contain. It's pretty gross. Alright. So number one, got to get the run game going more. I've actually been running the ball okay, just not much, and my drives have been stalling out, and his drives have been taking forever. So my defense is trash, and I can't get him off the field. Let's see. How about this? I haven't really run the ball to the outside at all yet, so come out this look. Just a versatile, balanced look. And see if there's an obvious strength we can run away from. Ultimately, with balanced looks, that's kind of your best bet. Run away from the overhang defender. We are right in the middle. Alright, so the weak spot at this point is left side. And he's switching to more of a 2 look, it would seem. I'm going to get our dagger audible in here. Hot route, I'm sorry. I hate that animation. That's not me calling for a possession catch. Just for some reason, when you throw to the running back on most routes that aren't just straight to the flats, they do that animation. It's really annoying. And it's not a trait thing. It's an issue with the play. All right. Oh, he gets the first down. Wow. Nice move, Bright. Very, very nice. What we can do here, maybe run. So this is where we're going to show a tight end to the field side and potentially run counter to boundary. I do run stretch out of this formation frequently. So stretch to the boundary is good if he looks like he might be wanting to overplay. Yeah, so you just shift it a little bit. So this might be a good counter call. Let's find out. And it would have been had the game not allowed an insta-shed from the defensive tackle. So that was actually a great call. But it doesn't work out when you get insta-sheds to the interior like that. And it's actually, that really wasn't an insta-shed. It was more the animation. That defender, that offensive lineman, he would know that his job is to take away that leverage. And he didn't. Alright, that middle of the field is wide open. Alright, so now we're going to flip it and go to the base play, which is the outside zone. And that's because we want to be able to come back and run counter again later, potentially. And of course, I'm only going to run this if I like the look, which I don't. I do like curl flats here, though. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, Okay, I pressed possession, and he ran away from the ball. Okay. I'm going to anticipate a deep half on the field side here. He's not showing that, but tendency-wise, that's what he's been tending to do. I'm going to stick with this call. Oh, God. I should have went with what I saw. All right, let's go to gun. And this. Flip this. I'm going to let him take his time to get over there, since I'm not, there's no clock constraint at this point. Oh, Julio, what a catch, baby. Let's go. All right. Big first down pickup. These amazing possession receivers on my team have not really been showing their the skill cap difference between them and other receivers, but that's a good example of a play where they did. Run out of bounds. Had a guy deep, but that pressure came not early. Maybe run a play action screen to the boundary here, depending on what it looks like from a pressure standpoint. Do have Cobb on the backside. If could this be cover one? Oof. Okay, we're going with it. Oh, that's a good throw. Come on. It's a good read, and probably should have been a conversion. He does have really, really, really good corners, but I don't know. I would like to see those type of passes convert. Yeah, we're just basic four verts here. Whew. Hopefully that's a first down. It's not. That's all right, we're going for it. And we're going to go to our goal line formation here. He's going to know that because he watches the game film. So potential to take this wide with a guard pulling. If not, we'll go right back to the base play here, depending on how he's sitting on these gaps. Looks like the base play is good. Good. Take it. Wow. Well, good thing that's my backup. Let's do this. Ooh, this would be good. Yeah. Could have gotten more, but I don't know. My guard was kind of playing patty cake out there. Josie Jewell of Iowa Hawkeye fame on the tackle. Wish I knew who was who in his front seven. Flip this real quick. Oh, come on. Don't really care. He's a backup. Not a big deal. Come on. Oh, it's a touchdown! Perfect throw. Right in his hands. And this, folks, is why having a super high overall tight end really doesn't matter that much. Because they really don't make any catches that anybody else wouldn't make, sadly. It's like the third highest rated overall tight end in the game. It's like high 80s in every catching thing. But he's slow, so it doesn't really matter. And a perfectly placed ball, and for some reason he chose a rack catch animation. God knows why. He's in the end zone. All he has to do is secure the catch, and he chooses rack. So, go figure. Madden should probably look at situational catch type. Goes without saying. Alright. Looking at bringing some pressure here. Play aggressive. Make sure that we got... God, that's terrible. Just about to say I needed to make sure that this linebacker was in the right gap, and he wasn't. So, that sucks. Alright. Go buzz for better run support. Aggressive zone. Just get these guys in the right unfit. Got him in the box. Good. Not bad. Give up a yard. It's okay. Making him work for it. I like it. Give us a chance on 3rd and 1 to maybe be more aggressive. Aggressive zone. God. Okay, I blitzed a guy right over the left A gap, and he went straight outside at the snap. That's not good. That can't happen. The play probably should have been a stop had he respected his gap. Had there been gap integrity, that was probably a stop in terms of numbers. That's not good to see. We are struggling to stop screens, that's for sure. Our defense is just exceptionally slow. Alright, let's try some match here. Maybe catch him one. Some of these route combos that are... Okay. Got him. Big time, big time. Needed that, wow. Okay, so the reason he played that so well is because as soon as he saw the running back, and there he has like 90, 91 zone and 95 play rec or something great like that. He converted to man because he's in match, converted to man on the running back, and he attacked it in a way that zone rarely does. Cover 3 match has a lot, in principle, has a lot more in common with cover 1 than it does a typical spot drop or pass from, pattern matching zone type look that cover 3 would normally be. So, yeah, exactly what I was hoping for. Ended up playing out. Let's bring a combo coverage here. Nice tackle. Oh, let's look at 5. What did he get on it? 4 yards. Got hit at the line of scrimmage. Ugh. Run defense is struggling. That was Houston too. Best defender, or at least the highest overall. He's kind of slow these days. I haven't run this yet. Let's see if we can. Oh, that's picked. Oh, no! Somehow not picked. Third and 6. I will consider going dollar. I'm going to go dollar here and go match for the personnel advantage. If he runs this, I could be in serious trouble. Just got to make sure that I'm kind of cheating the run fits a little bit. Like this. There we go. All right. Oh, perfect. The corner got there. My safety was dropping back to infinity instead of coming out and playing that post. He actually had the post. If he'd have thrown it a little bit earlier. Who knows why? It's a good play call. Ultimately. Ooh, this could be a nice punt return. Ah! Couldn't get past it. Alright. Well, we're in good position. Got the ball. Start of the fourth. Up by 5. Gotta score here. Gotta dig deep. My offense has been pretty stagnant all game. I've really put my defense in a hole. Safety, threw a pick. Okay, take that play. It's basically a stretch run at the end of the day. Maybe he'll go cover 1 here. I love this play against cover 1. If you have good skill, high skill receivers, this is a nice. This is probably cover 3, but this isn't terrible versus cover 3 either. Nice. Kind of vacated that middle. Can we go vert? I don't think he'll be expecting it. I think he'll be expecting run here. So, want to test my luck vertically. Seam preferred. I'm going to wait. I could... I'm not going to accept that. I could have totally snapped the ball and gotten a free touchdown there. Don't do that to people. That's not a... Like, on occasion, you might see something like that happen in real life, but it happens all the time in the game with guys crossing the formation, doing all kinds of stupid stuff, where the offense is free to snap. Just don't do that to people. That's not how you want to beat someone. Oh, Julio, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it. Great throw to the seam. Wow. Didn't work out, but it was still a really good throw. I can live with that. Alright, let's maybe try our luck with the outside run here. Got pretty decent audibles out of this formation, if not. I think I have the pivot and go, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure about that, actually. Oh, is that going to be a hold? All the way at the end of the play? Ugh. You got to be kidding me. Whatever. That would have been a good time for a bubble, too, but it's not my audible. So I'm going to come out and bubble this time and see if he gives me the same look. Give him the uncovered slot look that he gave last time. Probably won't because it just gashed him, but yeah, that's fine. Oh, the insta-shed. Gosh dang it, this line sucks. Oh, that's such a weak... That look that he's in is such a weak run defense look, too. Like, the fact that he stopped the run out of that is just... It's disgusting. Alright. We're basically already in field goal range. And we could make this an 8-point game with a field goal, so... At this point, I'm playing for the field goal. I mean, obviously, if we convert and can get a touchdown, that's great, but... That's nice. That's nice. Good run. 5 yards when we needed it. Can I put my starter in? Okay, good. The starter was kind of tired. That's why I subbed him out on that play. Might be able to... Let's run the ball again here. I'm totally happy with a field goal. I really don't want to walk away without a field goal. He's pretty wide. I think the B gap's going to be open here. Yep. Oh my god. Whew. Alright, let's try to work this wheel route. It's a backside post-wheel combination. Let's see what we get from in terms of a pre-snap look. I'm going to wait until he gets in position. He's flipping the play. I got plenty of time. Got it. Basically got it insta. As soon as that linebacker hit the gap, he blew through, so I don't want to risk any funny business there. Let's sub in our backup. Get a little more beef on the field. Oh, what a run. Are you kidding me? And that is not even, like, that's nothing that I did. That's just a very, very fortunate animation. All right, let's go to our favorite formation. And we'll come out in the power play just in case he stacks for the inside zone, which he really should. The inside zone is the best play out of this formation, and it's my go-to. So if he's smart, he will stack over to that side. I'm actually going to give him time to do that and to get his defense set because he's got guys like, what are they doing? And it doesn't look like he is, so going to be probably the option to. Nice. He blitzed the gap, and I wasn't able to cut it back. Good play by him. Let's try something. All right, we got a similar formation here. I can find it. Can I find it? There we go. Nice concept. You probably thought I was intentionally running the clock, and I wasn't. Okay. Back sub. And okay, let's try this. If he blitzes again, this could be bad, but at 3 yards, he may consider dropping more zone. This isn't bad. Good run. Oh, 2? Oh, please. That was clearly on the 1-yard line. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, we're just going to run it again. Especially with him wasting timeouts. There's no reason for us to get greedy here. All right. Just got fortunate. He had it, but he had to use it, and he went wide. Just realized I may have a linebacker on the field in that formation instead of a fullback. Forgot to look at that. I noticed that in the preseason. I forgot to fix it. Now, I only have 2 tight ends on my roster, and I can't sign a third because my cap is so messed up. I don't have enough money to. I don't have enough space to even sign anyone, even like someone cheap. I'm like in the negative. I traded for Julio. I sent a trade for Julio not to get it accepted, but just to take a look at it, and he thought that I was sending it to accept, so accepted it, and I picked up $17 million that I really could not afford. Good throw. This play I was trying to run earlier. Nice look. Nice. He can have those. That is salting the clock away. Just keep everything underneath at this point. That's the goal. Absolutely, he can run the ball for 5 yards as much as he wants at this point in the game. That is not a concern for us at all. He's got 1 timeout. We will still match up because we don't want a huge run to spring, and that can definitely happen if you don't match up personnel. Oh, what a... Are you kidding me? Great throw, but just horrible defense. The corner had nobody. After he passed off to the safety, he had nobody to guard. And he just watched him go to the sideline, turned his back to him, ran around like a chicken with his head cut off. That is a perfect example of something that 100% flaw in the game has to change. It's not a glitch play or anything. It's not a play that works every time. It's just something that it's got to change. That's picked. Oh my God. Literally quadruple coverage. Go watch the replay. Quadruple coverage. That is horrible. Please, Madden. Please. No. Double coverage? Single coverage? Absolutely. Double coverage? Maybe sometimes. Triple coverage? Almost never. Quadruple coverage? No. No. Never. When I say never, I mean pseudo never. Not always never, but once or twice a year in the entire league. Not the kind of times that it happens in this game. That's percentage of that play should be just absurdly, incredibly low. My linebacking core is already horrifically bad, and it just got worse. That is no bueno. Okay, so my base play out of this, I'm hoping that he chases, thinking that it's the base play. I don't know, who's he using here? Oh, he went aggressive. Yeah, we'll take that. That changes things a little bit. Just got to get 2 first downs. 2 first downs, and that should be game. Good run, good run. Take that. Here. This might be a good time to call a toss if he's blitzing inside. Right, just shoot clock. He's playing good defense. What are we going to do here? With this. How about this? What a play by the QB. And that's game? Yeah, it's game. Alright. We'll mill it out. We'll be submitting that catch and quadruple coverage. Definitely got to go on the highlight reel. Go watch it again. Alright. Good game, Cody. As expected. Good luck. See you guys next time.